Good morning to you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Here on my deadline day at 11:30 in the morning. I am almost in the same clothes as yesterday, but take note, I don't have a flannel on. Do you want to know why? It's 50 degrees out. That's why. I didn't give you any time to guess on that, did I? I'm kind of rushing, and the reason why is it's my deadline day, and I went to bed last night. I didn't get to sleep till super late. In fact, I'm going to blame Benny Loke on this because I wrote it down. I wrote down who to blame. No, she gave me a link to a documentary called Cancer, the Forbidden Cures, Cancer, the Forbidden Cures, and it was extremely disturbing, and it made me mad. So that doesn't lead to, it's not conducive to a good night's sleep, I don't think. So there you have that. And not to mention, it's not the first time I've been looking into this jazz, because from across the pond, Richard Hall and Andrew Johnson did an expose. I think it's called Killing You with Lies or something like that. If you just go to Rich Planet TV, I can totally see the thumbnail. It's of a person with a toe tag on. Person with a toe tag on. Person with a toe tag on. See how my mind works, ladies and gentlemen. Anyhow, yeah, they did a little expose about the medical industry and how I think they're the ones who hit on Wilhelm Reich and these other people from the 30s who had cured the cancer with high vibrational frequencies, I believe. This one that Benny had me watch, the Cancer, the Forbidden Cures. Oh, plural. I'm sorry. I'll find the link and go ahead and put it in the comment area, because it's, even if you just read the video description, you'll kind of get an idea. I didn't know about some of these particular people, but one lady, she treated people in Canada, and of course, all kinds of red tape had to happen or unfold, or she was approached by various medical organizations where they called her a quack and didn't let her practice, didn't let her do this. And, they don't want a cure, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, if you just stop for a minute and think, how far have they come with this stuff over the years? In my lifetime, in 30 years, what do they still do? Surgery, chemo, radiation. Now, there are some specialized places, I will say, that will do a little bit more than that and get into nutrition and this, that, and the other, but usually you have to have a few pennies to rub together to get into one of those joints. So, that was pretty disturbing, I have to say, and the bottom line is I had to go back to bed for a little bit this morning, where I was in this dream state that I felt like I was awake, but I was really sleeping. Kind of strange stuff, but consider the source, ladies and gentlemen. So in the meantime, I heard some commotion out here, and I had ordered some grass for the cats, because a lot of my subscribers, my loungers, had said, why don't you, have you tried grass? Which we did for a little bit, but then the grass died, and it wasn't a good scene. So I went ahead and ordered some things from a pet place. And they came today, all except for the actual, I got 3 refills and a couple of cat toy deals. But I didn't get the originals yet. I have the refills, but not I keep saying original. It's the only thing I can think. They should be here tomorrow, though. My gosh, they were lightning fast, ladies and gentlemen. So, Marie is investigating the toys. Zoe's sleeping. She doesn't care about the toys. Mars, you would think that I was torturing her. It's 50 degrees out. 50. And I put Mars outside for a while. I mean, Mars isn't allowed out. She doesn't go near the road or any of that jazz. You would think that I had cut off her tail and thrown her out in a snowbank. She's carrying on something terrible out there. She's getting used to being in. She's too heavy. She has got to lose weight, ladies and gentlemen. It's leading to some health concerns and things that are, kind of disgusting to talk about in a video. I'm sorry yet I sit here and tell you of my pain condition, but at any rate, it's, the pain condition's a nerve thing. It's not really gross, I don't think. Okay, I think that's all. I just wanted to check in before I leap to my deadline. I actually sold more advertising this year than last, but that's not saying anything. It's not a good scene by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm having a good outlook on it and trying to be happy and peppy and bursting with love, however it goes. So, I think that's all. I'll pause for a minute to see if there's something else I wanted to say. The only other thing that floated to the forefront of my cluttered mind was the game this weekend, and oh dear land, it's been really interesting to work on it, which I finally did last night. Darn that Benny Loco. I was talking with her yesterday, and blah blah blah, telling her work stinks, but I have to go, I have to go, I have to go to work. Next thing I know, she goes live. The chutzpah, the nerve. So I had to join that for a little bit. Of course, I'm not going to not go to Benny Loco's live gig where she promoted me like the wind. My goodness, she says such kind things about me. I feel I should send her something. Just my love. Send her my love. Here we go again. So I decided finally about 6 o'clock at night, good gravy, I thought I have to accomplish something. It was one of those days yesterday where I didn't accomplish a lot, but I was okay with it. I had a good time not doing it, I guess. So I started on the game, started wholeheartedly getting questions. Some of the weird stuff that went on in 1961, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So, yes, you know how things tie in when I celebrate a birthday. It could be her birthday is actually January 12, 1961. So that means I might do other people that were born that day. Focus on the year, focus on where she was born, which can lead to all kinds of shenanigans. So it's not just strictly, it's my train of thought is on full display during this, I guess. Okay, that's all. Lounging with Lisa, the video series, and as me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities, let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door, research before you judge, and always remember, never forget that war is indeed a racket. War is indeed a racket. Oh, let me do a different one. Let me go ahead and just pull out all the stops here, heavy clutching pearls. This is something with which you need to get extremely familiar, ladies and gentlemen. Where did the towers go? Evidence of free energy technology on 9/11. Directed free energy technology. I'm sorry, it's hard to read because it's backwards. This is Dr. Judy Wood's book. It is 500 pages of pure scientific evidence. Not a theory, not a thought, not a hypothesis. Evidence, which she took to court, I might add. If you are not familiar with this woman, there are a couple, she does lectures on, that I've watched on YouTube. If you can't buy the book, I was only able to get it because of a little bit of money I got for some holiday or something. And I thought I want to have it here for reference, but you can always stay here on YouTube and type in Dr. Judy Wood, Where Did the Towers Go? There's another one called a good introduction to her in general would be, just type in, I always say type, I'm so old-fashioned, type in Dr. Judy Wood, Jesse Ventura. And there are 2 10-minute segments when he used to do that show, Off the Grid, I believe it was called, when he lived in Mexico. Well, he still does live in Mexico part-time. But that's a good introduction to the whole thing. It won't take up your life. And then if you feel your interest is sparked in it, then you can go further. I believe the other documentary is called Irrefutable, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. I'm done. Goodbye. I'm making these a little longer in the morning because it's probably the only one I'm going to do. Maybe. You never know with me. Okay, that's all. Love you so. Bye-bye.